As a result of that spike, new restrictions for bars and restaurants officially went into place today. Public Health issued an order for restaurants to scale back indoor dining to 25% capacity, and bars can't have any indoor dining.
As these cases spike, we asked Public Health Madison-Dane County if they require businesses to inform the public about positive COVID-19 cases at their establishments. Our Gabriella Becerra found the answer is no. She joins us live to tell us why some are choosing to do it anyway. Gabriella?
Well, after 2 employees tested positive at 2 different Great Dane locations, their team had a discussion about transparency and how to tell the public how they're handling those cases. For the team at Great Dane, they chose to post a detailed explanation of when employees who tested positive were at work, as well as their process in closing those dining rooms until other employees can get tested. Executive Chef Matt Pace says protecting privacy of employee health information was a focus of that discussion.
That was definitely a very important topic for us, and what our communication is and how we do it is to make sure that we're following those guidelines, following those laws, respecting the privacy of any specific individuals.
Pace says the Great Dane will continue to stay transparent for the benefit of their community. Coming up on News 3 now at 6, we'll share why it was an important decision for them to be open with their community.
All right, Gabby, thank you. As those new restrictions go into place, some bars and restaurants are feeling another economic setback.
But for some, this isn't a change at all. Our Jamie Perez explains why.
Well, there are several places here in Dane County that never reopened at all, even when they were still allowed to. Now, I talked to several of them today who said how this has impacted them and if they feel that they can make it through this new round of restrictions.
No one wins right now. Everyone loses, it's just to varying degrees.
With new restrictions in place for restaurants and bars, everyone is scaling back yet again.
Are you guys going to make it through this next round?
I mean, that is a constant source of concern.
Evan Donnells is the owner of Cadre, which was only open for 4 months before the shutdown. He, like many others, looked over the plans to reopen when it was allowed at 25%, but felt it wasn't feasible until he could do at least 50. So he opened for the first time in months just last week.
Felt pretty safe until suddenly it didn't.
And now he has to reconsider everything he planned for. And there are some restaurants who still haven't opened their dining rooms.
60% of our normal sales down to about 30% of our normal sales. And then this last week, down to about 10% of our normal sales.
Dave Heidi, who owns Liliana's, says he's seen almost all of his profit dwindle over the past several weeks, but said he would rather see his profits at a low percent and be 100% confident in the health and safety of his customers and staff.
A 100% safe environment by doing takeout right now. Like, I am 100% confident in that my staff are safe, my customers are safe, and that makes me feel good.
Heidi said he's considered opening his doors because now he's competing with restaurants that do have the option, which opens up profitability.
I don't fault one restaurant that decided to open. Like, I get it. Like, it's scary as hell.
But he said he's still more comfortable sticking to takeout only.
It's the right thing to do. We were worried about the interaction that would have between our staff and our customers, and that's exactly what's been happening.
Restaurants and bar owners have all seen a steep dip in sales since this started. And while every business has its own reasons on whether or not to open and how they want to open, with no end in sight.
The longer this goes out, the survivability rate of restaurants is just going to drop, like, at an astronomical rate.
Both restaurant owners said that they would like to see more action taken to help local businesses from local government help, including financial assistance and a requirement to wear masks in public.